Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. We've got tons to go through. It's a late video, again apologies because I am away at the moment and sometimes it's not possible to get a video done up until now, which is actually late, but it's the only time that's possible for me to upload. So apologies, but I come with breaking news. And that breaking news is that I am fully kitted out in all brand new Chelsea gear. We are here, and we're ready, you know. Bing X and all sorts, we're here. And it's because I have had to sign. Chelsea have had to approach me, and even though I'm above 30, I have convinced them to finally come out of their senses and sign someone of experience because we have a problem. And that problem is, I can't believe I'm saying this, Reece James has a hamstring injury again. So, yeah, Chelsea called me in. So I'll be playing right back, lads. No, I'm kidding. Funnily enough, I've not publicised this, but it was my birthday yesterday, yeah. I've lost track of dates. Today's the 10th, right? So, yeah, yesterday was my birthday. And this was a present, which is nice. I appreciate it. Shout out my dad and my mum. they kitted me out. But, yeah, Reece James has a new hamstring injury. And this one's concerning. I gotta be real. I can't lie to you guys. I'm worried now. Now I'm genuinely worried. I was going to say the boy. He's not a boy anymore. The guy had surgery, right? We were hoping that this would be the end of it. We won't hear about this ever again. Well, not ever again, but you get the gist, right? It won't be something that will appear again. And with all of the hamstring issues that he's had, and he didn't want to have surgery, then he did decide to go and get surgery. We were all praising it, and I was here telling you guys, thank God for that. He's finally gone and got surgery. Happy days, fantastic. We're going to be in a good place now. And he finishes pre-season in the States, and he doesn't even come off injured, right? But now he's had a setback, and we know he was going to miss the first 3 games anyway, but it seems like now he won't be available whatsoever up until mid-September, at the bare minimum. Now, if he's had surgery and another hamstring issue's popped up, I have to start asking the question. Even though it's a minor one. But if it's a minor one, it means that a major one can show up at any time. You know, he didn't exactly be put through his paces to an extent where we've seen him, you know, completely do his hamstring in one go or whatnot. This is just it's come up out of nowhere, and it seems like it's a minor one. And I hope it's just going to stay that way. But the amount of hamstring injuries that he's had in the past, and now he's got one post-surgery, it's not ideal. And look, thank goodness we've got Malo Gusto. Thank goodness. Because if it wasn't for that, we'd be in the same pickle that we were in before, if you remember. Before we got Malo Gusto. So when it's down to this now, I have to be honest and say, I hope that we don't get another issue like this after he's recovered. But I gotta be worried now, and I gotta say that I think we might have an injury-prone player here. And it's a shame because it's Reece James. Can you imagine Reece James without injuries? The man would be a beast, an absolute beast. We know what he's capable of, and we've seen what he's been able to do before he started getting injuries left, right, and centre. It's such a shame. It's such such a shame. I don't know why I couldn't say such. It's such an easy word. But it is such a shame that Reece James is facing an issue like this. I hope we don't see it again after that. But yeah, I think we will. I'll be honest. I think we will. I think now, look, it's shown up now. I wouldn't be surprised if it popped up again. I just wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. So we'll wait and see what happens. Let me know your thoughts on that one. Like I've said, thank goodness for Malo Gusto, and then we'll see when he comes back, and we'll see if he's able to hold. If he does, great. But I've got to be honest here, and this is going to be my ultimatum. If he comes back and then he gets one more hamstring problem, he's done. Unfortunately, he would be done. It would be over. That's it. At that point, there's zero hope. So he's on one last lifeline here. Simple as that. Simple as that. So let's wait and see. But that's the latest on Reece James. I was gutted when I saw that, and I thought, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. So that's that. We'll wait and see what happens when he comes back. In other news, Emma Hayes has won US Gold. First ever major tournament win for her as United States Women's Manager, which is fantastic. Now, this is where it gets a little bit crazy, and we're going to end on a good note. But Trevor Chalobah, as well as Broja and Lukaku, understandably. But Chalobah and Broja have been barred from using all first-team facilities. Including the showers, by the way. Barred. They're with the under-21s now, and they're not coming near the first-team room. Now, some people are going to say, well, yeah, if he's going, then, you know, we've got a lot of players, and we've got to start getting rid of those, so tough, right? And I get that. But, if a move hasn't been found for these players yet, why? And if people are going to say, but there's overcrowding, who done that? Who done that? Who allowed it to get to this point? The same people that are trying to sell him off now for pure profit. Simple as that. Chalobah doesn't deserve that. Neither does Broja, if I'm being honest. They've been at the club since 2007 and 2009, respectively. If I'm not mistaken, it's those two. Chalobah older than Broja. Broja's been there for a long time. We just didn't really know about him. He went under the radar. But to treat them in this way, and they can't even use the showers? They were part of the first team squad last year, especially Chalobah. Broja went out on loan. But Chalobah, those are all his teammates. We haven't even found a move for him yet. No one's even come in for him. What's going on? We're just going to bar him and send him to the under-21s, punish him for something he hasn't done? He signed a new contract that was given to him by these same people that are trying to sell him for pure profit now. The same people that have barred him from using the first team facilities are the same people that gave him a new contract, and a long one. What's going on? What's going on? And now we're left with like a 45-man squad, and we're going to have to ship off, I don't know, about like 15 of them in record time. We've got 3 weeks exactly of the transfer window left. We got to ship all these players. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. There'll be some that go out on loan, no problem. There will be some that are sold. But to try and say that we're going to end up with a completely trimmed down squad, I'll believe it when I see it. Just like I've said that I'll believe when I see it when we actually sign some decent players. And I got to be honest, we're getting Pedro Neto. Fantastic. I'm cool with that, even though he's injury prone. But let's hope he doesn't get injured. We're hoping on this one. But he's a quality player. Same way I'm looking at Osimhen. And I'm saying, listen, I'll believe it when I see it. Now, in regards to Osimhen and Pedro, well, with Osimhen, it has come out that he has told Napoli direct that he wants out and he wants to go. End of story, right? He wants to go. That's been clarified by, if I'm not mistaken, the chairman of Napoli, who has made it public in a statement and confirmed that Osimhen has asked to leave the club. Right, and the situation is clear. There were already chances for his exit last summer. Victor wants to leave. We will see in the next 20 days. Now, apparently, according to Matt Law, Chelsea are playing the long game with Victor Osimhen because of his wage demands. And they're trying to make it look like we're not desperate. And we don't need you. We'll have you, but we don't need you. So lower your wage demands and we'll come in for you. Now, I got to be honest. You know me. I'm going to be as truthful as I can be. I agree with this method. If there's a chance to get Victor Osimhen for cheaper, then yeah, why not? You might as well try. That's business. Yeah, that's business. But don't neglect the whole thing altogether when we actually need a top striker. Yeah? No one else is coming for Victor Osimhen. Cool. We've got leverage because of Lukaku. Cool. Now, do play the game and see if you're able to bring it down. If Osimhen can see that he's got no other option, then maybe he's going to feel forced. And if he does that, then great, right? So I get playing that card. I'm not against playing that card. But please do not end up without getting this player. It's as simple as that. Do not. Because, like I've said, if we end the window having got Pedro Neto in and Victor Osimhen up front, that's an upgrade. And I'll take that. And then in defence, we'll see what we're going to do because we look like we're as open as the M25. So actually, the M25 shuts a lot, so that's probably not a good analogy. But you get the gist. So let's wait and see what happens there. And talking about Pedro Neto apparently has completed his medical. And he's going to be on his way. He will be unveiled at Sunday's game against Inter Milan. Now, Community Shield was played today. Man City beat Man United on penalties. I didn't expect that, I'll be honest. I thought they'd beat them in normal time. But they did come back from 1-0 down late on, and they did get the penalty shootout done. So congrats, Man City. Other leagues have kicked off today. Championship has kicked off. The Turkish league has kicked off. Jose Mourinho got booked after 15 minutes. I love that, man. But honestly, he got booked after 15 minutes, and you can see the Turkish refs are hot-headed too. So this is gonna be box office, yeah. Jose and the Turkish lot is gonna be box office. I can't wait to see how this transpires. So that's that. But all the leagues are kicking off, and the Premier League is gonna be next weekend. So coming up Sunday, Chelsea, Inter Milan. We'll see what happens there. The final test before we get into the new season. So let me know your thoughts down below on everything that I've discussed, everything that I've mentioned here in regards to Reece James, Chalobah, Broja and the treatment there, Osimhen and Pedro Neto. Much appreciated. And I'll catch all of you tomorrow for a brand new one. So thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your comments in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. I'm off to go and train because Chelsea need me. And for anyone that wants to ask, yes, my salary is £10.50 an hour. I'm saving the club some dosh. Got to be done. So I'll see you lot on the training pitch. In a bit, people. Have a good one. Take care. Peace.